EO for me is 360 degrees of my life. I love hanging out with entrepreneurs who think alike. We get a lot of ideas from each other, and this becomes our go-to place when we have to pick any brains. So EO has been a great support. The EO community has been amazingly supportive, and where would you find people like-minded other than this platform? And it just made me grow as a person, it made me grow as a family man, as a businessman. So it's actually ticked up all the 360 degrees of boxes of my life.
So EO is a place where I think you can come as an entrepreneur, as a leader, understand how other people are solving their challenges in their business on a personal level, on a family level, on a business environment, so you don't feel so lonely. And of course you get to meet great people, you learn from some of the best in the world, you travel together, and you have some unbelievable experiences.
EO has been a godsend. It's been an incredible organization for my personal development. I think one of the biggest challenges I face as an entrepreneur is feeling isolated. So to be part of a community that supports you, that promotes growth, where you can share your concerns, where you can help overcome your challenges, has been the biggest benefit of the program.
EO fundamentally changes you, gives you different horizons, and has massive self-reflection.
Initially when I joined, I thought it's a business network. And to a certain extent, it is a business network. We have, I believe, 150 entrepreneurs in our chapters here. But once I joined, I realized it's not just a business network, and it helped me actually to transform as a person, as an individual, as a human.
EO is just a group of like-minded people, of entrepreneurs. You just get together with them, you think bigger, you get new ideas, you just learn new things every day.
So EO brings together a diverse group of entrepreneurs from across the UAE region, from diverse industries, to share, to learn, to add value to each other's lives, both professionally, personally, and really share experiences that you wouldn't get in any other forum around the world. The beautiful thing about EO as well is you can tap into not only local and regional entrepreneurs, but also global entrepreneurs to expand your horizons.
I wanted to be part of an organization that is forward-thinking and progressive and really could help us in all the issues that I face as an entrepreneur.
EO, for me, one of the biggest things that I love about it is the community of entrepreneurs that are all like-minded, but beyond that, that are more than willing to open up and share some of their deepest challenges, the struggles that they've been through, and the journey that they have been on as an entrepreneur. And by sharing that, it's one of the biggest sources of learnings that we get out of being part of this community.
By talking to peers and other members that been through the same journey that you've been through, you realize that your problems are not unique to you. They've been through the same, they got over it, and by experience sharing, that would help you face these issues without doing as many mistakes.
The most valuable thing I've got out of EO, especially in the last few years, has been how not to judge people or organizations. I think it's amazing how we as human beings tend to understand everything we do by comparing. And within EO, I've come to discover that when you stop putting people in boxes and start actually peeling the layers, you discover a lot more about them. That's a lot more meaningful. So I've learned to judge less, and I love that as a human being.
When I joined, it really accelerated my learning and accelerated my self-awareness journey, let's say, and all the learning events that happened were absolutely incredible. It just helped me in many ways.
Every experience of EO has so many nuggets of wisdom that one can take away. What I enjoy so much about EO, it encompasses the entire experience of work-life balance, mind, body health, even if I can go as far as to say a little bit of spirituality.
There's only one type of leadership, and it's what I call service leadership. It's about building organizations that have positive social impact and that are creating a positive change in the world we live in, and really built behind 4 key values. The value of honesty, of transparency, of authenticity, and of sustainability.
Business is tough, business is rough, and if you don't have a full unconditional love for what you're doing and a higher purpose, it's very hard to reach where you want to reach.
Businesses should reinvent themselves continually, but in a systematic way. The focus of a business should be to continually free up resources, not to add them. You then use those freed up resources to reinvest in areas for growth that create the highest value, that create the highest ROI.
I would summarize it in one word, is empowerment. If I will be able to empower my people to do what they have to do without me saying it, that means I'm a good leader.
My goal is one day I look at the people under me and I see not only people that have shared my vision, but have also surpassed my vision, created their own vision, and moved on in life as great leaders that are even better than myself.
The first and most important is to know your core values and always stick to them, regardless of the situations and the challenges that you might be facing. And that has to define who you are.
If I look at my kids, they are born into an entrepreneurial family. I'm a serial entrepreneur. And they've been coming to the office since the age of 5, right? Sitting on my desk, understanding what I do. At this point, my kids, 8 and 9, know exactly what they're going to be doing, who their partners are going to be. They have business ideas. They are convinced they're going to be entrepreneurs.
My mantra in life has been inspired by a statement from Mark Twain, and it goes like this: they did not know it was impossible, so they did it. And the story that I usually like to share with that is a story about a runner called Roger Bannister. So this was a man who was an experienced runner, and back in the days, the 1 mile distance was an important distance. And everyone thought it was impossible to cross that in less than 4 minutes. Now, what he did was he broke the 4-minute barrier, but that's not what's amazing. What's amazing is what happened in the preceding 6 months. Multiple people broke the 4-minute barrier. And the only thing that changed was their mindset.